Nothing but an infinite void. However, you, with a single touch, can awaken the light. And so the universe sprang into being. Worlds filled with endless potential were scattered into the beyond. They formed into many different shapes and sizes. And while most were doomed to drift among the cosmos barren and alone, others flourished. These few planets soon became home to the greatest phenomenon of all. Life. However, life is a peculiar thing. It comes and goes as swiftly as a bit of space debris burning up in an atmosphere. A creator's purpose was always that of an observer, to simply admire the fleeting beauty of life's beginnings and ends. Yet, this balance could never last. The issue with allowing a species to evolve independently is that they always fail to do so. For life to have a better chance of succeeding, it needs a helping hand. Ah, here we are. Welcome to Mother Planet. This is a rare sight, for it came to be that there was day and night, warmth and cold, and water to flow through the planet's veins. The soil was rich with minerals, which gave rise to a thick blanket of green. The perfect ecosystem was formed. It is no wonder, then, why life has chosen to inhabit it. A new species has been born, and they need guidance. This is your purpose now. Their very existence rests in your hands.
And there we have it. So, welcome to Universim. Basically, I'm the creator, or God if you like, on this world, and kind of there is definitely a different take on the game, because the things that I do influence the game in different ways compared to, say, City Skylines, where, you know, I place a few buildings down and traffic becomes an issue and roads have to be tidied up and things like that. It's a bit more technical than that, and this is my kind of game. I'm just looking, seeing what's around. Ideally what I want to do is start near some stone, large deposits of stone like this down here, that's easily picked up and moved, but also large rock for later on when it comes to caves, to quarries, I guess, because I don't think you can actually dig like Banished. You could dig below here at the surface, and then I think you have to be up against these rocks. And there are predators, as you saw in the intro. On this planet there's wolves, there's foxes, there's bears, there's reindeer, and they're all interesting colours. There's whales in the ocean, as we saw over that side, and which is where I might start. Might start here.
This is quite a beautiful planet. Try not to ruin it, will you?
Huh. Yeah, I'll try. No guarantees there. It'll last a bit longer if because Draco won't be here. So we can't leave tailings around like he did on Eco. I don't want to start here because there's very few trees. Now I don't think the whales themselves offer anything early on. I think it's more probably later on when maybe you can hunt them for the oil and I'm thinking here and expand out that way. Yeah, why not? What have we got here? So we have crystalline, okay. Do we have any other kinds of crops? Dragon egg. It's the same one, isn't it? Nope. Clearly not. The one I am looking for though is a particular one. It's light blue. I don't know if they use it for medical, but I don't see any nearby, which isn't too bad. That isn't it.
The summer sun is excellent for slow roasting a few nuggets.
Deadly seed, definitely, isn't it? Reservoir, yeah. Before winter comes. Yep. Okay. Yep, I already know all about that. And find a suitable place to grow it. Make sure to close the. Yep, thank you. So yeah, I'm going to just drop it here. Get it all going. The question is, yeah, I would like to do this, please. Thank you. And now Q&E rotate your buildings. I think here. See, we got a wolf right there, which isn't good, but we can sort that out. We can make the wolf magically disappear. But we will build this here, I think. Yes.
Take a look at your new subjects. They're called nuggets, largely because of their body's apparent inability to keep itself in one piece. Adahi and Abel, the architects of their species. They are the founders of everything that nuggets will ever know or
Yep, I won't be speeding up the game. Thank you for the tip, primitive tools. And yes, we have research to fulfill, and if these will build a hut. That's what they'll be doing right now, is gathering the resources, gathering some food, little things like that, and then they'll start building their own hut, and that they will place it wherever. So in the research tree we have a large selection of stuff. So as far as I can zoom, as you can see, it's quite vast. Those of you who've played games like Civilization will be familiar with this kind of tree. For us, what we need to do is, our main focus early on is food, so we need to get up to here. Presumably by the second year we need to be at this point before winter. So we're going to make a beeline for this, but most importantly right now is we need water storage. We need this. That's a water pit. That's the water well. That's the reservoir. That's the water reservoir. So we need this. And we're going to continue, and we're going to research all this and try and get agriculture. And once we've got agriculture, then we can start going for things up here. But that's our focal point. Okay. So that's, for some reason, there we go. So they're building their first hut. Now, unfortunately, there's a lot of breeding that happens. So you have no control over it. You can make them fall in love, but you can't stop them from breeding. So these are going to breed like rabbits quite early on, and we can help them out by dropping stone and trees within here, and that will give us the ability to get believers. And if we look, we can do telekinesis, trickle effects, which is locked, jolly, a lot of things that we can do. This is the one that will cost 20. Yeah, will cost 20, which is this God power, which is accumulated, I believe, through believers. And because we don't have any, we can't exactly do anything. So the water wheel is being researched almost, and we'll put that obviously by the water, and then we'll get a reservoir going somewhere. And I think the reservoir works in the same way as a well. The further away you build it from the water wheel, the more it will cost. Don't quote me on that. I've only played one actual game of this, and that was just to see how it kind of functioned. And I'm by no far an expert. I will mess up, and some of you experts out there might be thinking, well, you've already messed up, and quite possible on the starting location. But we'll run with this, and because I'm having to run it in windowed mode, my cursor's kind of off center. Because if I put it in full screen and then try to record, it minimises my game to activate shadow play, which is not good. And we got 26, so maybe not. Maybe researching things also has a beneficial role to it, because we're helping them progress. It's an interesting take on things. So we have obviously 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn and winter. So this is good news. And we have currently our temperature. Fast forward, and I believe we can pause. And that is a yes. Oh, here we go. So the Book of Love. I'm not going to read these out. You can absolutely pause and read them if you like. I'm not one for reading, as you probably found out from 2 Point Hospital if you've watched that video. So yes, okay. And I want this one. We've got a bear here. We have. Go away, bear. We're definitely not in the mood. So, control on both of them. Control left click.
In the air.
And there we go. And these two will
If I
get
didn't
busy.
know you better, I'd say you were trying to catch up peak.
No, trust me, I wasn't. But we could absolutely move this wolf and probably kill it in the process, but move it away from here. We need to get a building up at some point.
Oh, would you look at that?
Oh.
A little baby nugget. Aren't they adorable when they're young? Don't get too attached, though. They're still mortal after all. Plus, they soon be old enough to have an opinion and make questionable life decisions. Let's see how much you like them then.
I'm happy with that name, so there you go. Really? Oh, is there because there's two?
Nuggets are all unique to one another. Although there are some things
Thank
that
you.
are shared between nuggets, these include the need for certain essentials, food and water, a stable roof over their heads, and an occasional nap. They want to learn, build, discover, and create. It would all be quite inspirational if they also didn't happen to be the species that initially thought their shadows were trying to eat them.
So we need this. This is how we save our game. So we have to have this built. And what we're going to do is build it back here, right
You
by...
look a little confused.
Do I?
Don't worry, I expected as much. I know you have questions, but you'll learn everything in time.
Uh-huh.
Alone, without bothering me.
And we assign somebody to fill this position, and basically the archive, we just go over to it, click on it, and we can save. I'll have to look into shadow play and minimize, and why the game minimizes when I have it in full screen, because my cursor's well off position. Down here is the construction points. That's my click for the construction, which is obviously there, but I'm having to be well off here. I like the effects on the screen when it rains, and if you accidentally go too fast into a rock, for example, you get a cracked screen effect, which is interesting. And we can turn our god light off and see the surroundings for all it's worth. And it is a pretty game and awesome, and I think it's a game that many could enjoy. It's a slow-paced game, which is why I like these kind of games, because you can sit back, relax, and take your time. You're not in a time constraint to do things, although theoretically you kind of are. You're not. You don't feel like you are. It's like Banished. You know you've got to get houses down and firewood done and things like that before winter kicks in, but you don't look at it that you're being pushed to do it. You just know you've got to do it. Yep. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Can I? As soon as one of the young ones is old enough, they can work in the archive. Let's see what else we have that we can build. So we have the well, and we have the engineer's hut.
Nuggets don't overreact to the falling leaves this year.
Over to the falling leaves, really? Scared of falling leaves? Well, they're getting scared of their own shadows, so I guess they are. We'll drop the, I guess we'll drop this here. So we've got to assign, so our two young ones will have their own jobs, one here, and that means that one will be the engineer, which will go around fixing anything that's damaged, and the other one will be for saving. Because I don't think you can actually save when there's nobody working. Oh, you can. No, you can't. Okay. And eventually, when these have grown up, which I think these actually age fast themselves. Where I find the click point, wrong button. Carrying 5, age 2. These are things that are affected through research, and I think age affects these as well. So as the older they get, the stronger they get, but then at some point I think they become weaker, and research affects us to technology will affect how much they can carry or move around. So a wheelbarrow obviously means they could carry a lot more or move a lot more around at any one point.
Did I catch you at a bad
Oh,
time?
jeez, again? Come on. And when winter comes, the lake will freeze over, which is means no drinking water, which is why we need to get a reservoir down and a water wheel, so we can start pumping water into the reservoir and storing it. And then during the summer and hot weather, it will start to evaporate. It sounds like they're finished. Good, we got another one. That's all we need. After another near-death experience. Water usage. That didn't sound too good. Must have just tripped over. Thank you. So we could get that hunting, but what we will do is get campfire, I think, so then we can get the fisherman's hut as well. This is ideally the route that you would have gone early on. You'd have got the fisherman's hut. Wish if it wouldn't put me down, straight down like that. Can I assign? Who can I assign to this? Aha. So you are now the one for there. See, now I can save. So I can delete the old worlds, isn't it? I forget it. Because as you can see, just test. But we will go play through 1.
One for the history books.
Saving in progress. Thank you. And here we will assign somebody. We'll assign you. So you can go around fixing anything that's damaged.
I wasn't aware that mating was a spectator sport.
Really, they're at it again? Jeez. find another building to click on. Do they have to fix this? No. They don't have to fix that one. They do have to keep maintaining this. So here's the circle. This will slowly start to deplete, and once it's within the red, then you are in need of worrying, making sure that you get somebody over there. As far as I know, you can't actually request something to be fixed. You can only demolish it by clicking that button. There you go. For next hut is going down. You've been trying to build a hut for like a long time, have you? Really? So you want some materials placing in there? Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm on it. Can you click? Thank you. So you want stone and wood? Well, we'll take stone from over this way somewhere. And we need telekinesis. That one.
Oh, we're doing this again, are we?
Well, this is the first time we did it. It's only because these are asking for, I mean, so there's the stone. And then we'll take some wood from over here as well, maybe that tree.
So, you've uprooted a tree. Now what?
There you go. Have fun. Build your hut. Thank you. So we've completed that mission, and Firefly light poles coming soon. So we can't actually do this one because it's not active within this branch. We have to wait for the devs. The game got an update not too long ago. In fact, today, was it? Earlier today. So, and it was fixes that they had on their beta branch, and they've released it all onto the stable branch now. It's the dumbest thing I've ever done. Becoming an adult is the dumbest thing I've ever done. Well, unfortunately, you kind of have no choice there. You're limited on that one. Being an adult does have its benefits, trust me. But being a child also has its benefits. Good. So, again? Jeez. So, yeah. As you can see, this is not Universim, it's Breeding Sim. We got a wolf crossing the lake, which is just frozen over. No, it hasn't, because the lake's over there. My bad. I was going to say it can't freeze over, it's not even winter yet. You two? No, you haven't. Anyway, I'm not. We'll just ignore him, or them, because we're looking for this. We want to get a reservoir. And I think we'll put the reservoir back here. In fact, does it work the same as a well the further you put a reservoir? Okay, fair enough. So what we'll do is we'll put the reservoir. Here, maybe, and then we need. What's this going to give us? We should already have the water wheel. Yep, good. There. So we will help them with this particular activity because really? That was a good shot, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, it was highlighting the circle on that. That's why I threw the... You... So I need another engineer's hut. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. If that's your version of saying dumbass. So we'll get that there. Did we lose somebody? Was somebody in that hut? Doesn't look like it. That's one for the archive. We'll just leave them to build it themselves until just came into the world in the most inelegant... Okay, fair enough. Brace yourself, winter is coming. Uh-oh.
Have a nice pair of fuzzy slippers.
We don't even have water. What are you on about? And the lake has frozen over. Oh well. You do know that you could actually just eat the snow, right? What the hell was that? And this is... I wouldn't think this is the kind of game where you could just get up and walk away like Moondog and some of the games he plays. But it's certainly a game that you could... what are you doing? You... Seriously, are you going back to... Don't tell me you're going to breed again. You are. Jeez. Well, at least we can't moan about them for not being active or fit, health-wise, I mean. Prioritize. But I won't be helping anyone build anything until we have this cursed thing sorted out. I mean, it could just be a simple something in the settings I need to do. To be honest, I haven't looked. Chop chop. You're not taking this tree? No? The tree just sunk through the ground. So this is almost done, which is good. And
This water pump system is rather advanced for such a young civilization. I mean, sure, it's built out of rocks, wood, and a bit of string, but impressive nonetheless.
I know it is amazing. The problem is it's frozen over because it can't do anything until the spring. How about that? So they're rebuilding the engineer's hut that I managed to accidentally destroy. At least it was only the engineer's hut. Has left their child behind then. Okay, whatever. There we go, spring is coming soon. No, never mind. It was just the screen lit up. Because it was like this, I thought, you know, that spring was on its way. Not paying any attention. I'm tired. I've been up since 6:30 this morning. So, yeah. Getting back into the school routine. Build more water pumps. Yeah, we kind of pointless. You can do it because you're young. We want to keep the young ones in the biz, in working on the same. So I don't know if they have skills, if they work, if they're, say, a lumberjack, if they will level up in their forestry skills, or if they, you know. But by keeping the younger ones in that kind of role and the older ones as labourers, it means that it's easier to keep an eye on the infrastructure of everything, as long as no wolves or bears walk into town and start eating people. We should be good. Or they start walking off and getting lost, and we go into the hut, suddenly drop down. So yeah. But as you can see, we're soon going through the trees as well. But what we're going to do, I think, is save it there. And oh, what's this? Find my lost nugget. Okay, we'll find your lost nugget. Who's your lost nugget? Find Mabaka. Okay, we'll find Mabaka. So, who's Mabaka? You are. Where are you? Geez, you went far away. You went for did you go for a swim?
Can someone please get that nugget a fresh pair of underwear?
Sorry, but yeah, you definitely want to be shouting from R, because winter's almost over though. I don't want to kill you, because banging you on the floor is not a good idea. Are you still alive, or are you dead? You're alive. Very good. There you go. Nugget found and returned safely. Last time I'd done that, I actually threw them across the well, it was like the rock. It wasn't pretty. What's wrong with you? You're ill? Really? Rejuvenate.
I bet they've never felt so
There you go.
Or ever will they again.
So we should be seeing this defrost. And when this defrosts, this will start spinning and will start accumulating water in the reservoir, which will be good. Oh, typical. So we're up to 4 huts now. 1, 2, 3, yeah. And we've researched calendar. So the construction on the temple has been started. Oh, we've got a temple. What temple? This stone hut is more rubble than... What stone hut? What are you on about? Oh. Geez, there's 2 of them at it. or 2 families at it. Because we're waiting on water, because that can't function without water, so... And we're currently... okay. Jeez. It's all too small and squishy to put to work just yet. That's fine. They... when they harden off a bit, they can go to work. Come on, hurry up and defrost. -3 ain't going to be defrosting anytime soon, is it? But that's Universim, you know. It's a fun game. Anyone who's into these kind of games, what's wrong with you? I build stuff, I repair stuff, occasionally I blow stuff up. I like my job. Hello, Draco. That's who you should be called, isn't it, Draco? I know, Draco, you're female in this, but we won't... sex doesn't matter. We're not looking at sex as being a thing. But you're Draco. Only because you like to blow things up. Really, is there another hut? Yep. Jeez. We're going to run out of space for people to live at this rate. There we go. So the water wheel's now spinning, and as a result this will start accumulating water. So, with that said and done, that's all I was waiting for. I'm going to save here, and until next time, have fun, and be sure to check out the rest of the Monkey Show. Links to their channels are in my YouTube channel, so definitely check those guys out, and I'll see to this person before I save, because somebody decided to drink out of the lake. Yes, hello, come out of the bush. Yeah, okay.